So Atlanta will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. And Mikal Bridges, good for three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
And the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges right side. And stolen by Murray. Young from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
To get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 7 points.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trae is a flat-out scorer.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter to end the run, and Dinwiddie finishes inside.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Nets trail by 6. Crosses over, and he drives in. Young with the steal. Hunter against Johnson. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Shoots from the elbow. Outside for Murray. Capella sends a screen for Murray. That 3 off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Bridges. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Nets passing it around. And the pass to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot from the arc. And there's Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges got his second bucket tonight.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Right wing. Murray, the pass to Young. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Young, and no good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Dinwiddie against Young. They could use a bucket. Collins kicks to Young. Jacks up a three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And a deep three from Young. Another three for Atlanta.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Here's Dinwiddie. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. What? And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the one. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Now Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Johnson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's Young. After the basket by Brooklyn. Collins, a screen on Dinwiddie. Bridges with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Johnson can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Okongwu dishes to Young. Going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 17 now.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Bogdanovich looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now, here is Young. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Collins setting the pick for Young. Hunter on the wing. To the wing on the left. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. It's Young on the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And they get it. Here's Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And he gets it to go. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Bogdanovich after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Outside, Bogdanovich. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Fades and shoots. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Thomas. Then there's Harris. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. On its way from Young for 2. Kept alive. Passes it to Okongwu. He dishes it to Young. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Shoots over Curry. And that one goes long. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. The pass to Watanabe. Outside Curry. And they double up Simmons. Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Young pass to Bay. Back to Young. Bay with a screen on Curry. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Simmons. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 now on the night. Young against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Simmons. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Thomas against Bogdanovich. Outside Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Outside Bogdanovich. Murray against Curry. And there's Murray on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Bay with a screen from Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Curry wide open, and the Nets miss again. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Outside Bogdanovich. Murray outside. Capella with a screen on Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Out to the wing. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Bay, no good. Here's Watanabe. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter up by a walk. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Atlanta has possession. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Watanabe. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Watanabe.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Young from deep three-point range. Capella sets a screen for Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 30.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Capella with a screen on Curry. In the corner, it's Hunter. They get it back. Capella kicks to Young. Second shot opportunity. That one falls.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Murray, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Driving the lane. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Young. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
Bridges shot. Good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Murray, the pass to Young. All alone. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Hunter on the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Murray left side. Bridges with the steal. Takes it inside. Passes to Johnson. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Murray from deep three-point territory. Capella kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
On the wing, Bridges. Off target from outside.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The pass to Murray. Here's the three. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. The three. And Bogdanovich hits from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. This one for three. Oh, trying for it. Rebounded by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
To get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
I tell you, there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Now here's Ball. Drummond, the screen on Dinwiddie. Drummond, high post. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, they get a hand on it. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Ball passes to Levine. No one near him. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Bridges against DeRozan. Finney Smith with it. Puts up a three. And the Nets another three.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game. It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA. Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
From deep, Johnson. Pass to Claxton. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Jones. Second shot opportunity. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Levine. To the wing, right side. DeRozan against Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie left side. Johnson against Ball. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For three, Bridges. And the Nets get it back. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Good on the second one.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Ball no good. The Nets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Finney-Smith with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here's Ball. How quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Ball throws it down.
This is how you execute in transition. Ball beating everyone to the spot.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Out left to the wing. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dinwiddie against Ball. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. On target from range. Ball's gotten his third basket of the night.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Bridges left side. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Chicago trailing here. Now Levine. Ball outside. Drummond passes to Ball. Back to Drummond. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Well, Chicago's shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Now here's DeRozan. Back to Drummond. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Outside, Williams. DeRozan against Johnson. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base? Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
DeRozan against Dinwiddie. DeRozan passes to Levine. Nice D from Bridges.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Levine. And too long on the shot. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Green comes in for DeRozan. And it's Beverly in for Ball.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Bridges. And the Nets miss again. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. It's Vucevic, high post. He's against Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
That one drops. He ties it up. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Beverly. Dinwiddie, right side. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dinwiddie. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bulls shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Williams finds Vucevic. Outside, Green. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And here's Johnson. Over Vucevic. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Johnson's got 9 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Vucevic. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the 3. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Nine seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Beverly. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just...
22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Derek Jones, Patrick Beverly out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Caruso, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Caruso drops them both. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The kick out to Simmons. And there's the drive. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside. Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Jones up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Back to Caruso. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Watanabe. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Outside, Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And he makes the first.
Javonte Green, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Watanabe. The kick out to Simmons. That one's good for 2. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Jones, the pass to Beverly. Now here's Green. Jones sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Harris. The kick out, Curry for the lead. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Chicago has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Caruso. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Thomas. From deep. It's hauled in by Beverly. Chicago leading. Outside, Green. by Green.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Pass to Simmons. And it's good. 2 points. Simmons has got his third bucket of the night.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
A line change here for Chicago. Williams with the screen. Pass to Levine. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball outside. Drummond to screen on Curry. Here's Ball. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Drummond's got 6.
Well, this is where Drummond does the vast majority of his work. He's got a lot of moves in the low post.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 6. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Ball passes to Drummond. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. Takes a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Claxton can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Ball. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. Drummond with the screen. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And they'll keep possession. Ball outside. Another shot. Brooklyn with the board. Bridges with it. The kick out to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Bridges. Into the lane.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Inside. Tipped. Finney-Smith up top. Three-pointer. Bridges sinks it from distance.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Levine against Bridges. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Has to finish Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Levine against Johnson. And Dinwiddie, here we go. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Williams with the screen. Looking to end this cold spell. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way. From deep three-point range. And the Nets, another 3.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Dinwiddie against Ball. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Looking to end the run. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so here is Chicago. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Levine. Count it!
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're down by 1. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Bridges. Has to finish Smith. Launches a 3. This is the tray. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these.
Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg and Richard. We're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, no, stop.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Derek Jones is out there at the roast, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Jones up top. And Drummond kicks to Jones. Drummond sets the screen for Jones. Levine wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Young against Ball. Young taking his time here. It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Inside. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Jones sets the pick for Ball. No good on the triple. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. And so just over a minute and a half played. Poke loose. Hunter dishes to Murray. There's the pass to Young. Murray against Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Capella with a screen on Levine. Murray the pass to Hunter.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
Passes it to Jones. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Young from deep three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Levine. Tries again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Playing fast and getting clever. Levine throws off the defense with the pump fake.
And so Levine nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Young way outside, and his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Green kicks to Ball. Pass to DeRozan. There's the 3. A new 14 for the Bulls. And stolen by Murray. Hunter with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Ball against Young. The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Bank shot. No good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
DeRozan surveying the D. In the corner, it's Levine. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. In the corner, it's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, Levine. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
A nice shot by Young.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
DeRozan in the corner. Shoots a fader. And the Bulls get it back. Green, the pass to Ball. Fade away. Outside, Levine. Kicks it to Green. Launches a three. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Young with no one around. And the three ball is good. Young's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball surveying the defense. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago. So for Chicago right now, the wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Capella finds Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Capella sets a screen for Collins. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine against Hunter. Levine passes to DeRozan. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And here is Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Collins kicks to Young. Shoots the 3. Ball's knocked loose. He feeds it to Collins. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Passes it to Levine. Young against Ball. Back to Levine. DeRozan on the wing. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Bays checked in for Atlanta. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Vucevic against Capella. Ball from long range. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a deep 3 from Young. Rebound by the Bulls. lost the ball. He dishes it to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Bogdanovic. Back to Vucevic. Launches it. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Young pass to Hunter. Back to Young. The Hawks working the ball around from deep. Atlanta again missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
DeRozan for three. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Young finds Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Young with the ball. He's covered by Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without foul.
Atlanta making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Beverly. Kicks it out to Terry. Outside, White. Over Bogdanovic. And the Bulls with another miss. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Okay, David, much appreciated. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Young and Bogdanovic are their guards. Griffin out there with Bay. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now. And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Terry outside. On the wing, Williams. There's the pass to Beverly, and stolen by Murray. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. No good from outside. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Okongwu. Bay finds Griffin. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the triple. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
And it's White missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Bay with a screen on Beverly. Murray dishes to Okongwu. Back to Murray. Griffin kicks to Murray for the tie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Beverly. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Terry the pass to Beverly. Williams a screen on Murray. Back to Terry. Here's White. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Okongwu with the screen from her. And Okongwu slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Drummond with a screen on Murray. Back to White. Can they get it? They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Beverly. Williams, a screen on Murray. Back to Williams. Another shot. Drummond trying to get himself free. That one rolling around and rims out. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Bay with the screen for Murray. Shakes him. Driving in. And it's Murray with the chance.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Williams scanning the floor. He kicks it to White. Will it go? Williams can't hit. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Here's Levine. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. For three, Murray. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. The dish to Ball. Shoots. 6 to shoot. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
And providing the support, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Hawks.
Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Atlanta. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Bulls, Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Green is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Sadiq Bey. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Griffin. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. Murray against Levine. On the wing, Green. DeRozan against Hunter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. Murray left side. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
They kick it out to Green. Takes the 3. The rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. In the corner, it's Capella. Knocked away. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Collins. Ball against Murray. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Hunter against DeRozan. Over Hunter. And the shot falls short this time. Atlanta leading by 6. Young outside. Collins passes to Young. Dishes it to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Outside DeRozan. Outside Green. Back to DeRozan. Green with a screen on Hunter. Here's DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Collins.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Young way outside. Capella dishes to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Murray right side. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Hunter. Young for 3. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls trail by 6. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Kicks to Levine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Young against Ball. Outside for Murray. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Capella covering. Vucevic dishes the ball. Down low. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Young from outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And then Levine with the jam.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And Young kicks to Collins. Young outside. It's, oh my goodness, the slam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Ball fires from way outside. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs, what? David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Hunter finds Young. This one for three. Claxton with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Bridges. Capella screen on Bridges. Young from long range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hunter passes to Murray. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple. Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Young. Left side Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Dinwiddie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, good whistle there.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Atlanta has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Capella screen on Bridges. There's Young with the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Capella finds Hunter. And it's Murray.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
Spencer Dinwiddie taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And a deep 3 from Young. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges with it, and it's Young picking him up. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Hawks shooting 43% to get this one underway. Left side Murray. Screen by Capella. Outside Hunter. Fades back. And he parries his first look.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Bridges left side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. From downtown, Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Murray, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 3-pointer Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And now the Nets on the break. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Collins. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Claxton. Spins. Outside Johnson. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges against Young. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. He's got 5.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Here's Hunter. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Nice move. Shots blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter.
Griffin.
The Nets with a lead. Stolen by Young. Griffin with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Griffin passes to Capella. Outside for Bay. Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Johnson. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Griffin passes to Capella. Takes it inside.
You know, offensively, that's Capella. He works to get as close to the rim as possible.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing.
Oh,
wow,
down.
Can you say elevation? Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Griffin. To the wing on the left. Capella, the pass to Griffin. And here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Down low. Here's Griffin. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Beyond the arc. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Young against Bridges. Fires the three. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 8.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Deflects the pass. Griffin passes to Young. Back to Griffin. Clock at 6. And Young, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Johnson against Griffin. Outside Young. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Bay outside. Screen by Capella. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Bridges with the jam. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Young. Pass to Griffin. Driving to the basket. And Griffin slams it in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Finney Smith's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Bay passes to Young. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead. Lead. Thanks, Allie.
The Nets, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Bogdanovich is out there with Murray. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's a Kongwu in its center, filling out the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bey. Outside Murray. Robbed. Here's Thomas on the tip. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I feel a lot of players get labeled as guys who can do a little bit of everything. DeJounte Murray has more than earned that label.
It really has been striking the improvement Murray's shown every year, Smitty.
BA, his scoring keeps going up. His assists are up. He's one of the best rebounding point guards in this league. And his confidence is trending up just like his stats.
Back to Murray. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Griffin. Here's Bey. And it's rejected. And they recover it. 2 on the clock. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Simmons, here's Thomas. Let's go with a three. Hits the trifecta. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Murray against Curry. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Simmons. Here's Watanabe. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Second chance shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Thomas has got 7. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 6. Now here's Bay. 4-3. The shot comes out. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Simmons finds Curry. Again, the net score.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Pass to Murray. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Now here's Harris. We've got a minute 48 left to play in the third quarter. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Counted from distance.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the 3-ball.
Over to the wing. Back to Simmons. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Here's a Kongwu. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Curry against Murray. 3-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Here's Simmons. Pass to Watanabe. Outside Curry. And here's Simmons. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Bogdanovich finds Bay. Picked up by Kongwu. Here's Murray. He's covered by Curry. Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Fires top of the key. The shot off that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trailing. On the floor for Brooklyn. We've got Yuta Watanabe. He's out there with Joe Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the 2.
That Trae Young size when he's easily sinking shots from that distance. It's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
The Hawks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Oh, stolen by Harris. This one for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Young. Murray with it. 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton, he's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
That one misses. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Hunter on the wing. Fades. Claxton with a rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Johnson with a bucket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Collins finds Young. There's the triple. Ben Simmons grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Young against Bridges. Now Collins. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Takes the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Back to Collins. Stolen by Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. Here's Claxton. The 3 ball. Collins with the rebound. Murray passes to Young. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Collins. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 3-pointer, Bridges. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Hunter finds Murray. Now Young. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Murray, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's Young with the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Collins passes to Murray. Young from long range, and the 3-pointer goes.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Here's Simmons. Can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's Simmons. This one belongs to Brooklyn. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.
Greg, both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the net starting 5. We've got Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent, that's a refreshing approach.
Now, here's Bridges. No good from Finney-Smith. Green with the ball. Bridges covering. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. To the paint, and Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Bridges against Levine. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Green. Deflected by Green. Here's Ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, Dinwiddie, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. No good from Finney-Smith. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. LaVine with it. Bridges covering. The kick out to Ball. Back to Green. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Green with a screen for Ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, DeMar DeRozan has now proven that he is willing to consistently shoot the three-point shot. That's a problem for the defense.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
They need this. Over to the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Nets passing it around. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Johnson for 3. That one no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. LaVine kicks the ball. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Now, here's Ball. Over in the corner, Green. It's blocked.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside. To the wing right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Johnson outside. That shot is off. Good D by Drummond. The Bulls leading by 10. DeRozan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Green. They pass the ball. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Dinwiddie. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Drummond. Ball, the pass to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Dinwiddie. And again, Chicago. No good. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. They need this one. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at...
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Patrick Williams.
The Bulls leading by 10. Outside, Levine. Drummond with a screen on Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Nets. DeRozan on the wing. Back to Ball. Outside, Levine. Bridges with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Claxton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Chicago has possession. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
That's one way to do it. DeRozan shows off his aerial skills with the firm finish.
Pass to Claxton. He kicks to Johnson. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball kicks to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Johnson over DeRozan. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Johnson.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Now here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson against DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Chicago. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Williams passes to Levine. to the right wing. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Ball.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach.
And he's good on the second. 1:07 left to play in the first half. And the pass to Claxton. Stolen by Terry. Takes a step back. Over in the corner, Beverly. Kicks it out to Terry. Just 5 on the clock. Bean passes to Beverly. Now Terry. And another miss by Chicago. Johnson for 3. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Levine. Fades. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat.
The Bulls, 21. The Nets, 13.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Zach LaVine is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Beverly finds Williams. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, I'll tell you this. If the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Harris against Vucevic. Harris dishes to Curry. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Now here is Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is exactly why Joe Harris is in the league. That accuracy from three-point range is really astonishing.
To the inside, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Williams has got his second bucket.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Out left to the wing. Watanabe passes to Simmons. Nice D from Williams. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Williams. Harris against Terry. Pass to Caruso. Fires for three. Williams, that's good. 6 points for Williams.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Harris.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Here is Williams following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Off target from the baseline.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Watanabe. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Here's Caruso. Back to Beverly. Kicks to Terry. To stop the run. Slams home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Simmons. And it's good for 2. Simmons got 6 points.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Vucevic against Simmons. Passes to Beverly. On the wing, Terry. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Chicago leading. Vucevic finds Terry. Goes up on the high post. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Caruso. The shot missing. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Nets leading by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Chicago trailing. DeRozan, a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Claxton. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside DeRozan. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Bucket is good.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside DeRozan. Dishes to Green. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Here's Bridges. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Off target with his three. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the basket is good.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Simmons against Green. And then Simmons slams it in. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now, here's Ball. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Oh, they get it back. Levine against Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Claxton. Here's Simmons. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Now, here's Ball. Green finds Drummond. The kick out to Ball. Back to Drummond. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Bulls from the top of the key. Claxton knocks it away. Simmons dishes to Bridges. A quick look, no good that time. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. Nets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. The pass to Claxton. Simmons inside. He's covered by Ball. In the corner is Bridges. Driving to the basket. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On deep. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Johnson. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Count it!
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball against Dinwiddie. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Drummond passes to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
On the wing, Bridges. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now Atlanta starting 5. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Ball passes to Drummond. Here's Green. Oh,
yes, sir! Wow. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Young misses. First quarter of play, a minute in. DeRozan for 3. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Ball against Young. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ball.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Here's DeRozan, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Murray from outside. Collins passes to Murray. Collins a screen. The 3. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Back to Murray. Young with it. Beyond the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Green. Kicks it to DeRozan. Stolen by Collins. On the break. Here's Murray. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Ball finds Levine. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Young. Puts up a 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Collins with it. He's picked up by Levine. Young from long range. Chicago grabs the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Ball no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Capella. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Hunter. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Young, the pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here they come. Here's Levine. 43 seconds left in the first. Left side, Green. The Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. No good. Here's DeRozan. To the inside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
Young from long range. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out in front. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Sadiq Bey out there with Clint Capella. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Beverly, the pass to Williams. Bey against White. Back on draft night 2017. The Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
To the middle. White with the steal. And here comes the break. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Murray against White. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
And Sadiq Bey has come into this league as a guy who's shown he's capable of scoring the ball.
From deep three-point range. Here's Terry. Hunter covering. Outside, Williams. And it's in there.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And Atlanta shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Inside, Beverly with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Bey passes to Murray. White with the steal. Williams finds White. Now Drummond. Back to White. To the inside. Fades away. The rebound by Murray.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Beverly for three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Terry. From downtown. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. To the left side wing. Stolen by Drummond. Outside, Williams. White for three. And again, Chicago, no good. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bogdanovich against White. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. For me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Bey. Out to the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. It seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Now, recent years haven't been as kind, but getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
Bay outside, pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Murray with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Bay from long range. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
Here's Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long ball.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team. Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Chicago leading. Williams passes to Vucevic. To the right side. Pass to Terry. Williams a screen on Hunter. Back to Vucevic. Over Bay. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Vucevic has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Patrick Beverly out there with Kobe White. And it's Terry in at the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
The Hawks leading. And here's Murray. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. White finds Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. That one a little long. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Murray passes to Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. It's stolen by Beverly. And here they come. Williams with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Vucevic, the pass to Beverly. Back to Vucevic. Yep, that one's good. Vucevic has got 6.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 2. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
When you think about careers and how they unfold, for this guy, Bogdanovic, played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Williams, a screen on Hunter. Back to Beverly. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And Williams punches it home.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. 14 points for him. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovic, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA break.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA, and I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Collins. Collins with a screen on Ball. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Young, the pass to Griffin. Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Collins. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Levine way outside. That shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now here's Young. He has 6. To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Drummond up top. And the layup is good off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Bogdanovic with it. Here's Young. Shoots over Ball, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Five ticks left in the third. There's Bogdanovic with the three, and the Hawks with another three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that.
And so it's Bogdan Bogdanovic making things happen for the Hawks. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 three-pointers in the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there.
Oh, cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shake.
So nice.
Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovic is checked in. DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Green for three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Young with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Young inside. He's covered by Levine. And Young gets it to go.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Levine. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Young against Ball. The three. Collins passes to Young. Collins with a screen on Ball. Back to Collins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
John Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Up top Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Green.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray against Levine. Now here's Green. From deep. Kicks it to DeRozan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now just a three-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Murray, no good. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. DeRozan against Young. There's Ball with a three. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Ball against Young. Collins with a screen on Ball. There's Young with the three. Kept alive by Atlanta. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan passes to Green. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Collins outside. Shot to stop the run. Capella finds Young. 56 seconds left to the fourth. Young missing again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Oh, a seasoned veteran with lots of scoring moves. You can usually count on DeRozan to convert in the clutch.
Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
From deep. That shot is off. Here we go. Young way outside. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to DeRozan. This one belongs to Chicago. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clear.